I'm Mrs. Freilich, and today we're going to go over some music symbols for note values and practice some rhythmic patterns. So for those of you that are familiar with these patterns, it'll be a great review. But for those of you that don't know these symbols, it'll be a great way to learn. First of all, let's start off with the basics. This is ta. It's also known as a quarter note. It gets one count. This is tt. It's also known as eighth notes. Since they are twice as fast as ta, you need two of them to equal one count. This is a rest. It is also known as a quarter rest. Like the quarter note, it gets one count. This is a half note. It gets two counts. This is a half rest. It also gets two counts. This is a whole note. It gets four counts. This is a whole rest. It also gets four counts. Before learning some more unfamiliar notes, let's practice some patterns using these note values. I'll clap the pattern and you repeat after me. Be sure to say their names as you clap. Here's the first pattern. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Here's the next pattern. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Try this one. Ta, rest, half, note. When you clap a half note, be sure to clap and hold it an extra count to show that it gets two counts. Try this one. Half, rest, half, note. How about this one? Whole note. When you clap a whole note, be sure to hold it 3 extra counts because it gets a total of 4 counts. Try this one. Whole rest. Now we're going to learn a few more that may not be so familiar. This next one is called a triplet. When you clap it, you'll say triple T. It takes 3 of these to equal 1 count. The last one I'll show you is the 16th note. These are the quickest notes we've learned so far because you need 4 of them to equal 1 count. When you clap 16th notes, you'll say teefy teefy. Let's try a few patterns. Ta, ta, teefy teefy ta. Teefy teefy ta, triple T ta. The difference between a triplet and 16th notes? Let's do one more pattern. Ta, ti, ti, triple T, teefy, teefy. Great job. Now let's review all the note values you've learned so far. What is this called? It's ta, also known as a quarter note. What is this? It's a rest, also called a quarter rest. How many counts does a quarter note or a quarter rest get? You're right. They both get 1 count each. What is this symbol? Yes, it's a half note. What is this called? That's right. It's a half rest. How many counts does a half note or a half rest get? Both half notes and half rests get 2 counts each. What is this note? You're right, it's a whole note. What is this symbol? It's a whole rest. How many counts does a whole note or a whole rest get? Yes, whole notes and whole rests get 4 counts each. What is this called? It's a triplet. When we clap it, we'll say triple T. It's always marked with the number 3. How many counts does a triplet get? Yes, a triplet gets 1 count. What are these? These are 16th notes. When we clap them, we'll say teefy teefy. How many 16th notes do you need to equal 1 count? Yes, there are 4/16 notes in one count. Great job! Now that you've learned all these different note values and practiced different rhythmic patterns, see if you can come up with some of your own. And you can use any combinations you like. Have fun.